I told you he had attitude.
Oh, we're live. Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so we just fucking... Never mind. What up? Episode 79?
I'm not sure.
78?
80.
Just 8?
80.
All right.
Ooh.
Episode 80. We're old.
We're in our Gertrude era.
Yeah, dude. This is like super senior citizenship.
You know what I'm saying? I got AARP on lock.
Mm-hmm. To my right is my man Dave. Welcome to Sure About That. We got a few segments in this podcast. The first segment is Battle Bets, where we battle our sports bets. Second segment, we're going to be talking about the Kendrick Lamar and Drake rap battle. Go and vote. And honestly, do you know how to make a poll yet, Mr. CSAS? On the YouTube chat?
Yeah, I can do that.
Make a poll. Make a poll. Kendrick Lamar versus Drake.
Yeah, all right.
Who is winning the diss rap battle? And we have a special guest in room, and it's not Deryk. It rhymes with Pinston. Mr. Winston. He brought his golf clubs. Oh, we should have started with golf clubs. Like if we were both holding one.
We'll have to take.
Trying to hand me your driver, dude?
Yo, let us take.
Yeah, throw me your driver, dude.
Let us take a thumbnail with
Your
him.
best driver. I want your best tailor-made, whatever the fuck it is. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Starting hot, Mr. Winston in the room. And if you guys don't know who Winston is, he actually was on our, we used to call this podcast Sport Champs. And my friend, Mr. Winston, is a champ of the sport of golf. This is a pretty nice driver, dude. I like it.
Thanks, bro.
Look at that. Look at the colors.
White and black.
Yeah. M2.
Yeah.
Not an M3 like a Beamer.
First of all, you already know we can already make a socioeconomic assumption based on the fact that homie has a golf set and is good at golf.
Yeah.
That is a compliment.
Yeah. It's really nice, dude. I dig it. Let me see your putter. How's it looking? Yeah, we got to check out the putter. Rate his clubs, Mr. Dave. I know you've never golfed probably in your life.
I've tried and I'm so terrible.
Classic putter. Look at that. No frills.
Didn't we play like
Galaxy putter.
Didn't we putt that or like putt golf?
Odyssey, I mean. Yep. Yeah. Odyssey,
Didn't
not
we
Galaxy.
all play
Same thing.
that
What?
one time for your
Putt golf?
bachelor party?
Yeah, we did.
I mean, that was one of the things.
That was
we did.
fun.
It wasn't like the only thing we did.
Yeah, that was fun.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was the
good time.
whole party.
But all right, let's.
We sound like it was bugging right now.
Mr. Dave, how was your week? Let's start on that. We got Winston in the room. We got Seabass in the room. And we're doing it.
My week was busy.
Busy week.
Busy. Just
Changes at
Just-
work.
yeah. Things changing, but got a lot more hour opportunity, so I took advantage of that. Other than that, everything's pretty chill. You
My
know?
man getting cheddar. That's fire, dude.
Business as usual.
Yeah, man. Well, I made fucking 7 beats today. No, 6 beats, 1 song today in the studio. 2 podcasts tonight. And we got Winston here. We got ZZ, Seabass. We're having a good day. Good week. Other than that, I just actually at the top of 5, at the top of the hour, I just dropped a remix. It actually just premiered at 5 p.m. 20 minutes ago. Go check it out on my channel. Hit the link below if you watch this. I do make music. I'm just dropping remixes right now, and we actually remixed a band called Mother Mother. Go check them out. It's we made a dubstep remix of dubstep remix of Mother Mother. And it's their Hayloft 1 song and their Hayloft 2 song. We combined it and then made it into a dubstep remix. So go check that out. That just dropped. Sticking to the remixes, saving the music and stuff, because we actually got Blitz going on tour a little bit, so I'm not going to be able to get in the studio as much here in the coming months. So we got to stack and store, and I got to start writing a lot. And that's it, man, for my week. How about you? Oh, wait, you already said
I was about
yours.
to say.
What'd you do this week, Winston? Go ahead and yell it to Seabass's mic.
I just chilled. Been watching playoff basketball. Nuggets been losing, so
That's fire.
yeah.
0-2.
Not fire, but
0-2. Yeah, I lost both bets for those. It hurt. I don't know if I'm going to be betting on the Nuggets anymore.
they're underdogs. I put money on them.
How much did you put?
I put 25.
Whoa! You think they're going to pick it up?
I hope so.
I hope so, too.
If not, they might get swept.
Are they like plus what, 200?
They're like plus 160. last I checked.
Here, I'll look right now.
Damn, dangerous territory.
Odds, NBA.
Yeah, they could get swept. But...
They are in DraftKings minus 110.
Oh, really?
Minus
Damn.
110.
Well, shout out me for getting.
Oh wait, no. Am I reading that wrong? Yeah, I mean it says right here minus
Money
110.
Money line or
Money line, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Across the board on everything too, unless this is not loading. No, it's that's right. Damn, that's crazy. But so anything crazy this week? No. What about you, Seabass? How was your week, bro?
Just nothing too crazy. Bet wise, kind of good. So more on that later. But I just been chilling. Same old, same old.
Hell yeah. We got a lot of bets. I took a lot of bets, so I think I'm ready for all my 3 parlays. We'll talk about it a little bit, but we've been gone a little bit.
Yeah.
We have to recap Dave. Dave lost last week.
The last
we don't have to go
attempt,
over.
yeah.
The last. I mean, it's getting rough and tough for Mr. Dave here.
I'm a lost puppy without football.
Yeah, man. It just seems not in your favor.
Yeah, but you win some, you lose some. Every dog has its day. And in the case here, our dog days are seasons.
Dave's sitting at 22 season points, 131 lifetime points. This season, he is 1-6-4 for the record there. 22 bets won lifetime, 60 bets lost lifetime. Looking pretty grim this season for Mr. Dave because I caught up to him 132 points lifetime for Battle Bets points. I'm sitting at 57 season points, dude. What is good, Dave? I'm already halfway to the title. You're not even a quarter way there yet, dude.
We're about 2.5 minutes into round 3, and last I checked, I still have my belt, bitch.
The only number and the only thing you have is that belt, and then the only number you have on me is the bets won and lost. I have the same number bets won as you, 22, but I have 5 more bets lost at 65.
Ooh.
But my record's 6-1-4. 6-1-4, destroying your ass.
Yeah, but last season, your record was grim.
What's crazy is there's 4 times the amount of ties there is than Dave has wins this season. It's pretty grim.
Damn.
If you want to check out the Battle Bets points, check it in the description below.
So Rick just hit y'all with a word problem. I hope y'all studied for your SAT because they're like, damn, he has this many points than him, and he has that many less points than him. So then he has to have. Damn.
It was just grim.
You just told the whole audience to divide by 4, my guy.
I had a plus 657 last week for 8 points. Mick Terrell money line. That was parlayed up with Austin Hubbard money line. Both underdogs plus 210 with a plus 150.
Way to be.
2-leg plus 657 is just a beautiful look and a beautiful hit. We've been hitting pretty good, dude. I just keep tripling my money each week.
There you go.
For the past 3 weeks, it's been really nice. DraftKings been really good to me. The lines I've just been picking are nice. So I mean, we could just jump right into battle bets. Deryk, how you doing, dude? Doing good?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Anything crazy this week? No.
I'll get into it on Street Jams.
Oh man, he had a crazy week.
Ooh.
We're gonna get into it. So we do have another podcast later tonight. That's gonna be starting at 8:00. So if you're watching this now, check it out at 8:00. I don't know if you have nothing to do. It's Friday. If you have nothing to do, I kind of feel bad, but whatever. The Avalanche have been wishy-washy, dude. Every time I bet on them, they lose, but then every time I don't bet on them, they win. Yeah. It's polar opposite of last season.
You should just bet on their opponent because it's a win-win. It's either they win.
No, dude, I'm never gonna bet against our team.
But hear me out.
Playoffs.
Hear me
What's
out.
wrong with you?
Hear me out. If they lose, if the team you bet on loses, you're doing the Nuggets a favor, or sorry, the Avalanche a favor. And then if they win, you make money.
Yo, this is literally coming from a person who's 1-6 right now. I'm not gonna take this. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with this. So, are you ready for battle bets, dude? Hit that soundbite, Mr. CSAS. Let's hear the soundbite. The battle bets soundbite. Because I already got some bets built. I can start if you want to start.
You might as well.
3 sports bets.
Battle bets.
Ooh.
They don't have to be parlays, but it's better in your favor because you get more points. The points are in the description below. We are in battle bets right now. 3 bets each. I mean, parlays integrated. Check out the points again. Saying it again. Should I start or you?
You can go because I have not prepared.
All right, so we're going to pick from a few bets. Let's see what I have in store right now. All right, I like this one right here. I think I'm gonna do it and just go for it and see how it goes. So let's pick up a plus 212 2-leg parlay. I'm picking up Sean Woodson money line minus 218. Sean Woodson taking on Alex Caceres. Bruce Leroy, but I mean Sean Woodson coming out on multiple wins. Taking on Bruce Leroy, tough opponent, but Sean Woodson's just that guy. I think he's gonna do it, and then I'm parlaying that up with Tisha Torres. Picking up Tisha Torres, the plus 114 underdog, beautiful look. Tisha Torres, a beast. She's going to be probably announced as Tisha Pennington because she's actually the champion's wife. And I threw my bonus bet on there, so I had a no sweat bet because the Nuggets have been screwing me over every week. So I had a few no sweat bets, and I threw that bonus bet on there. So if that parlay hits, I get $10. So that's pretty cool. That's a plus 212, 6 battle bets points. That is the first bet up for Mr. Rick here. What up? So we're going to do Sean Woodson, minus 218. Minus 218. And that is for the fights this weekend, Saturday. That's just money line, too. Oops, spelled his name wrong. Woodson. What do you think of Sean Woodson, Mr. Deryk? And we're going to be making the Deryk parlay. That is a house favorite of, I don't know, not really battle bets, but the Sure About That podcast. We have Deryk picking off just name alone. Sometimes we pull up the pictures for him just to bet off look, but I kind of just like him picking off name because it's just fun. And he's honestly, he's good, dude. So last week he hit like pretty sure 9 legs out of like 12 or like 11. It was pretty. Yeah, he only missed 2 legs. Shout out, I mean Deryk, he's just killing it. Killing it, dude. He's just picking off name alone too. I mean, granted that one was a plus 1,400, 13 leg. It was, I mean, the favorites on it were horrendous. So, I mean, he should have hit that many.
What was worse, the favorites or the pronunciations, I'm sure?
They were both equally terrible. And I feel like he should try a little bit harder this week. But it's good that he's getting to figure out all these fighters. He's starting to learn favorites. He's starting to pick them. So we'll see what he does this week. It's going to be really great. Again, I'm picking up a plus 212, 2-pick parlay. Tisha Torres money line, Sean Woodson money line. Tisha Torres, I picked her up at plus 114, and then Sean Woodson at minus 218. That, again, plus 212. That's 6 battle bets points. Mr. Dave, are you ready for yours?
Almost. Sorry.
Almost picking it up. It's okay. Again, this is UFC, I think just a fight night.
I believe so. St. Louis.
Here, I'm going to pull it up right now.
You guys are going
St.
into
Louis,
your
yep,
bets right now?
Yeah, we're in battle bets now. That's
my
full-on
God,
battle
holy
bets already,
shit.
dude. Yeah, we're already in it.
Can I squeak on? My previous
Do your
bets
thing
that
while
I
I'm
did
building.
last week?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead and speak over that while he picks his bets up.
Okay, so I hit a parlay. Do you want to guess which sport I won the parlay in?
Baseball.
NHL.
Neither.
Soccer.
Neither. No. I was gonna give you 3 sports, but you guys just went off like that.
Just give us it.
It was in
What is
UFC. I got a.
Oh, fire!
Yeah.
What was your parlay?
How dare we doubt you?
I know. Why didn't we say that first? That should have been the first sport we said.
So I did a $5 bet. Paid out 53 $53.
Holy shit, Seabass!
Yep.
What is that? A plus what?
That's only a plus 975.
Only? That's like the best parlay hit.
Yeah, if you were in battle bets, that would be the biggest
Holy
hitting
shit.
bet in battle bets history right there.
Yo, should we integrate Seabass in this and just start him gathering? Like, we should integrate Seabass into
next
this.
Next season.
We'll get Seabass in next season then.
Next
Holy shit, Seabass. You would have beaten both of us this week. Or this last, if that was like 2 weeks ago.
Regardless.
Continue.
What
What were your
legs?
legs?
Yeah,
what was your legs?
Okay,
What were your
so
legs?
I had 3 legs. Motec, Oral Bay to win.
Yep. We
and
picked up
then,
Oral Bay together, yeah.
Over 1.5 rounds for, I think I was for Jack Shore. And then
Good bet.
Anthony Smith to win.
You picked Anthony
that was
Smith.
the risk.
That was a plus 400. That was a plus
that was
400.
the biggest risk of it. So
Wow.
And he did it, and
wow, Seabass. I'm honestly, that's fucking impressive, doggy. Nice, dude. 53.
That's great.
53 bucks. All right. What else did you hit? What else?
So, fuck, I always have trouble fucking pronouncing his name. I was in a bout with you, Steve Essage or something. I picked his opponent, and he won that fight.
Oh,
yeah. I forgot his
remember.
fucking name.
It's okay.
But I won that one. but then fucking I lost all my other shit.
It's all good, dude. You made it up with that one parlay.
I had a 2-pick parlay and fucking
Good job, Seabass.
In the NBA Nuggets to win. They fucking lost, of course,
Oh,
over
yeah.
the Timberwolves, and then I had Pacers to win over the Knicks. Knicks won, and then I also had a 4-pick parlay. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Let me go over
Actually,
some
no, I was
bets,
pretty
too.
close on the 4-pick parlay on the NHL. If fucking the Dallas Stars would have fucking gotten it, then I would have hit again, but they couldn't do it. So
Betting against the Avalanche, bro. What the fuck?
Here's a few parlays that I won.
it wasn't that game. It wasn't that game. This was last week.
Oh, okay.
No, I saw that game. Or some of it anyway.
Here's a few parlays that I got off last week while we were gone. I had a plus 232 3-pick parlay. I had Paolo Banchero over 24.5 points.
Brancaro.
Is it Brancaro? What say it
That's
again?
how I've heard it said. I
it again?
honestly
Brancaro.
Brancaro.
Brancaro. There's
Bancaro.
Bancaro.
Oh, I had an R.
Paolo Banchero over 24.5 points.
Dog.
Wendell Carter Jr. over a half 3-pointers made.
Same
and then I had
team.
Franz Wagner over 5.5 over 5 alt rebounds. Parlayed up for plus 232, $5 to win 16. Hit that. Then I dropped a plus 460 parlay. Joe Anderson Burrito parlayed with Pantoja, parlayed with Jose Aldo. I mean, picking up Jose Aldo at
Bro,
plus 130
if you
was
would've-
such a robbery.
If
It's
you
so
did
nice.
if you did a all Brazil parlay,
It would have hit.
it would have hit.
That was so crazy. And then I picked up Anthony Smith money line. Plus 410 Anthony Smith money line. Let's go. I mean, I picked up money line for Aldo, and those were all the ones I hit this week.
Are you ready for my first
Yeah.
parlay?
What do you got?
I'm gonna the first two are in the same game taking place I believe today in a few hours. I think 2 hours. It's the Nuggets Timberwolves game. So I have 2 bets parlayed together, and then I have a third leg, but it's like I don't know. It shows it as like one leg is the one game thing.
Because the same game parlay.
Yeah. So
you're
anyway,
good.
first leg we have Anthony Edwards over 26.5 points.
Oh, 26.5. What is that odd?
It doesn't say. It just says the
okay.
combination.
Yeah, you're good.
So then, the next leg, Nikola Jokic over 10.5 rebounds.
10.5 rebounds.
Both pretty likely.
Mhm.
Both very likely. I like it.
That is a plus 126 same game parlay. And then I have an extra leg, different
is it?
sport. First time we ventured into this sport on the pod. The results for this won't be live until the morning of next week's episode
Cool.
at 5 a.m.
Oh, damn.
So, Formula One. We haven't bet on Formula One.
We've never done that.
I have been adjacently humoring Formula One on social media. Like, my algorithm has fed me a couple of like Max Verstappen videos and
That's
shit.
cool.
Formula One's badass.
Formula One is dope as fuck.
It's just all of them take place at like 5 in the morning, 4 in the
kinda
morning,
sucks,
because it's
yeah.
taking place overseas. Anyway, Sergio Perez to finish in the top 3. Sergio Perez is the second driver for Red Bull, and for those who don't know, Red Bull pretty much is shitting on everybody, like as a team. This isn't a guarantee that he'll get a top 3, but the odds for him to get a top 3 finish is minus 160. Sergio Perez.
What is the parlay odd?
Plus 268.
Mr. Dave sticking to his 200s. I like it. It's a 3-leg this time. A plus 200 for 3 points. Add in the 3 legs. That's another 5 points. This is an 8-point parlay for Mr. Dave.
I feel like the
Stacking up.
basketball part should be a gimme barring injury.
I like your style, dude. I
And
like your
had
style.
25 points last game, but the game before that he went the fuck off. So
Like he had like 12 points for like the first 12 points for his team.
yeah,
Like
yeah, that's when he had like 43. I think.
he's a bucket. It's crazy. I said before that game that like if Ant doesn't drop 35 plus, they can't win. He dropped 8 more than 35 and they won by 7. That's some pretty ironic math if you ask
He
me.
probably would have had more that last game if it wasn't a blowout.
True.
All right, so I'm building a parlay real quick. Do you want to riddle off some of the bets that you've won lately, Mr. Winston? While I build this real quick?
I've made so many bets. Like,
Just riddle off some that you've won. Just your winners. Just a
okay.
few of your favorite winners, I guess, you know? Like kind of whatever you feel like.
I had the
'Cause I'm building something.
I had the Cleveland Cavaliers plus 13 spread. They're supposed to lose by 13 points. They ended up winning by like 20.
Woo!
I bet 5 to win $9.
Nice.
I had the Mavericks money line last night plus 164. I bet $5 to win 13. I had the Royals yesterday. Money line $5. This is MLB.
Damn, you bet in MLB.
Yeah.
I like your style, cuz.
There's this guy on YouTube that I follow. He does, because I don't know shit about baseball, so like he gives me baseball bets. And yeah, I mean, I won a parlay a while ago, but it's been so long that it's gonna take me forever to find. So.
Also, I lied on the Nuggets and Wolves game. Nuggets are plus 142. Wolves are minus 170. I guess my app thing was broken or something.
I mean, it's plus 140 on ESPN Bet right now.
Yeah.
Same odd. It's been really good playoffs so far. Back and
It has been
forth.
great.
The Nuggets game was crazy. I mean, the defense was wild, but like also like barely any free throws. It was pretty crazy. Jamal probably should have got suspended.
I'm not. Well, I didn't know he threw. I didn't know he threw a towel and he threw that heating pad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's crazy. Why is he throwing shit? That's
He
insane.
was sad at the ref, bro. Like, but are you a child? Like,
come on, bro. You're an NBA champion, reigning NBA champion.
Yeah, why is he
27 years
throwing
old,
shit?
bro.
That's crazy.
I
Like,
get you're frustrated, but don't be throwing shit at refs. Like, what
When
the
I
fuck?
seen that, I was like, what the fuck?
he should be like on the sidelines trying to hype his guys up, like snapping like that. He shouldn't be snapping at the refs. Like, I don't care what your opinion is on that. Like, act like a champion. You are a champion.
Yeah.
Like, and the magnifying glass is going to be on that moment for this series, unless like the Nuggets have a good turnaround playing wise. Because like if the Nuggets lose, let's say the Nuggets lose in 6 games. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just saying hypothetically.
I would be happy for us to go 6 games right now.
So let's say that happens. The magnifying glass won't be on what Ant and company did and then what Minnesota has been able to achieve with the guys that they have. The magnifying glass is going to be on Jamal Murray.
Oh yeah,
Like,
for sure.
it's kind of like what happened to Draymond. You know what I'm saying? Draymond had his antical moments. Jamal Murray is not known for being this guy, per se. I've never seen him act that way. I've seen him act passionately. Everyone kind of lulls at the refs, but like I felt like it was out of character for him for sure.
Oh, for sure. And he's been playing bad. Like, that and he's getting locked up on defense. Like, he's not getting calls. Like, it just all piled up into this. But, like, he needs to be better than that. Like, if you were, like, a 23-year-old star, like LaMelo Ball, I could see him doing some shit like that.
Yeah.
But Jamal Murray, like, you're old. Like, you're 27, bro. Like, I don't know. I was disappointed.
I think, as lame as it sounds, he has to put himself under a lot of pressure because, like, I think I remember seeing, I don't know if it was on, like, Twitter or whatever, but it said Bubble Murray and had an X through it. And then it said Playoff Murray and had an X through it. And then it said Championship Murray had an X through it. And it just said Jamal Murray in, like, all caps. He probably feels like if I'm not the 27-point-a-night guy that I've been, I'm letting my team down. And then that compounded with the woes of having to go up against Ant, current generational talent. Like, he's absolutely like demonstrating that he is one of the best guys in the league. Like the way that he like played the Phoenix Suns and then just like I don't know. I have nothing but positive things to say about Ant. And if it was the other way around, if the shoe was on the other foot and like let's say the Timberwolves were getting like blown out and Ant was doing these antics, we wouldn't really be shocked. He's a little bit younger. He's very young natured. He's very charismatic, but almost to a degree that would probably make team general managers kind of nervous because he's so himself.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's an ugly look. The NBA, $100,000 is a lot of money, but to a guy who's making the money that they're making, they're not going to learn anything from that. You know.
I am ready for my bet.
Let it ride.
All right, man. So I just made a parlay mixing UFC and NBA. I'm picking up Anthony Edwards over 25 points.
There you go.
Alternative minus 225. Parlayed that up with Robles Desponge, one of the biggest guys in the UFC now, making his second fight in the UFC.
Oh.
His last 3 fights only lasting a combined 39 seconds. I'm saying
Gee.
the last 3 fights
The
only
sum of the fight bouts.
The sum of the last 3 fights bouts that he's been in, 39 seconds combined.
Jesus.
So he's sitting at a minus 250. Put him in the parlay. Had to do it. Then the last leg of the parlay is a Luka Doncic over 30 points alternative. Minus 135. That's the riskiest leg of the parlay. I really need Luka to do good. Their series is really hot right now, so it's a back and forth. I need Luka to drop to 30. I think he can do it too. Do you know if they're home?
They're home.
He needs to drop the 30. I think he will drop the 30. Kyrie's going to be going off too, I think. It'll be split between them two. I was actually going to pick up Kyrie Irving over 20 points. for a minus 210, but it made my parlay 2 points under what I wanted it to be. So I picked up the over 30, riding with Luka. I think he can do the 30 points if he goes off. We'll see how blocked he is and how defensed out he is. I don't know what words I'm trying to look for. Plus 252 parlay, 3 legs, 8 points battle bets. I got an 8 point against his 8.3 leg. I don't have F1 though. We'll see what Dave does. I got a plus 210, or excuse me, a plus 212, 6 point parlay, and a plus 252, 8 point parlay. 1 2 leg, 1 3 leg. We'll see what Mr. Dave does. He has 1 3 leg. He's usually a 2 leg guy, straying away from the 2 legs. I was going to do my other bet. I actually have another bet that I'm going to shout out right now. It was a parlay, a plus 365 with Deryk Lewis money line, Mateusz Rebecki money line, and Terrence McKinney money line. Might do that for my next bet, might not. I'm kind of still thinking about it because it's a little risky with Deryk Lewis. You never know what's going to happen.
Ooh, I'm ready.
But I got a Mateusz Rebecki minus 500 leg on there. That's going to for sure hit. What do you got, Mr. Dave?
I have
Second bet.
Just real quick, Josh Steele is going off in the chat. He's outraged by something you said, Ricky.
Oh, okay. I can't really see it. Yeah, I'll pull it up on my phone.
Yeah.
Josh always outraged.
Damn, I didn't know the world ended when Jamal threw a heat pack.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
what that means.
It's in reference to what we were just talking
It's
about.
just weird. Like, who does that? Like, be an adult, you know?
I mean, I'm not sitting here.
It's not, yeah, who cares?
I'm not
really?
saying I think the NBA should have
I'm not saying
given
yeah,
him
I don't even,
like a suspension or not.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm
about
not
that.
like.
I'm just saying don't be a child, right? It's just, you know. All right.
So my
Your second bet.
I'm jumping all over the place now, especially with sports.
Outrage. Jesus. All right, go ahead.
So my first leg, they've been hot. They've only lost week 1 to a like 64-yard field goal, which they iced him, and he got it again.
Damn you, I hate you.
So I'm betting St. Louis Battlehawks again.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they play tomorrow at 2 p.m. against, I believe.
Money line?
Yeah, and they're dogs in this, but kind of ironic. So my cousin this past Saturday,
what?
plus 150.
Got you.
My cousin this past Saturday, who I attend all the Chiefs games with, he and his lady got like front row seats, 50-yard line to the Battlehawks game, and I have a screenshot of him like on the TV just yelling. It's pretty great. But
Put Drizzy Drake at least, Seabass. You fucking. I need to put Drizzy. You should have put BBL Drizzy.
I was going to, but
oh no.
Honestly, I was going to, but.
But Battlehawks are taking on the Birmingham Stallions, so I'm pretty sure the Stallions are like the only undefeated team in the UFL.
Oh shit.
So, but St. Louis has only lost week 1 on a 64-yard field goal. Like, how sad can you be about that? Like, you ice the kicker and he goes 2 for 2 for 64 yards. You can't really. It is what it is. Like, you lost.
What'd you parlaying with?
Okay, so today at a very unique time at 7:38 p.m. Mountain Time, you have the Kansas City Royals taking on the Los Angeles Angels. And I'm going Royals money line and their favorites. Royals have been pretty good.
Minus what?
Minus 125. So just 2 legs.
Plus what?
Tree 50.
Ooh, that's a nice little parlay, 2-leg parlay.
It's because the Battlehawks are dogs, but they got AJ McCarron in there.
You got a plus 300, 4 points with 2 legs, 3 points, 7-point parlay for Mr. Dave. If we're talking the battle bets points. He has an 8-point parlay and a 7-point parlay. We are on our last bets, ladies and gentlemen, for battle bets. Give me that soundbite one more time, Seabass, after you send that poll. I got to pull up another bet. I don't think I'm going to do the Deryk Lewis bet on here because it's a little risky, bro. Terrence McKinney, a plus 140 on it, too. Like,
You know what I was thinking about doing, just to be
what?
facetious? I was going to do that fight not to go distance.
Time for
Because every time I do not go distance recently, they go the fucking distance. Like, I don't get it.
I'm going to freaking collaborate with Mr. Winston for my last bet. Winston, shoot me an NBA leg once you think of one. And I'm going to put it with some UFC fights. Let me go to it right now.
I can already answer for you.
I'm going to be opting into stuff.
He's going to
You're
say...
going to watch your freaking face.
He's going to say Jokic over 70 points. He's
Over
got to
70 points.
You know what's going to happen.
What do you got, Mr. Winston?
I'll let you pick between the two.
Oh.
So either Cat under 19.5 points or Jokic over 50.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I would probably go with the Jokic over 50.5.
Yeah. That's under player combos, correct?
Yes.
There's all three.
He hasn't gone over that in the past couple of games, but he's also had really bad games. I think he's gonna have a bounce back game because they're gonna have
Over 50. You said.
Bounce back,
Over
pun
50
intended,
and a half.
huh?
Okay. What is that leg? What is that on?
Like what app?
No, what's the
What's
like?
the odd?
Oh, I don't know. I made a parlay, so I think it's like minus 120 or something like that.
I would just.
It
look
is
up.
minus 120. Oh,
You can do
50 and a
all
half.
three.
I just got it. Minus 120. Over 50 and a half. Jokic. All three. That's a good leg. I like it, dude.
You can do alts if you want to go lower than that.
Nah, you're good, dude. I'm gonna stick with that. I like that because the leg is better. Yeah, I'm going straight to UFC right after that because I actually have a leg that I want to put on there. She's slept on very heavily. So let's go straight to her, and it's a legend's wife. I bet none of you guys know who I'm talking about. Even Dave. She's sitting at a minus 142, starting out the card for St. Louis. Veronica Hardy taking on JJ Aldrich. I'm picking up Veronica Hardy.
You don't
the
think
favorite.
I don't know that that's Dan Hardy's wife?
Well, you didn't say anything when I said it.
Well, you were being like, she's slept on. She's married to somebody.
Fuck you,
I
dude.
bet you don't know who it is. Your description, like if you were a witness describing someone right now,
Bro.
that cop would slap the shit out of you.
You're so rude to me, bro. You know how crazy it is?
You gotta get thicker skin, bud.
I know. Whoa, oh my god. This is crazy, dude. I hate the way you're talking to me. It's going to make me cry.
Sick. No, jeez.
How would you feel if I started crying?
I'd be like, damn, it smells like bitch in here.
Damn it, my leg changed. So I was going to pick up the under 2.5 because I picked it up at minus 550. Now it's minus 650.
Got him.
Yeah, fuck. That was for Terrence McKinney versus Esteban Ribovics. We still have to make the Deryk parlay. Deryk, you better be thinking of names, dude.
Brian.
No. We're not saying fictitious names. We're gonna hit you with the
Says
names.
Brian.
That stutter was real too.
I'm trying to make this. I have 2
Brian.
legs on this parlay. I'm trying to make it 300. A plus 300, but it's kind of hard. Oh, I could do the Ruzaboviv. Oh, should I do it? I'm going to do it.
Oh god.
All right, so I'm taking Mr. Winston's leg piece. He gave me over 50.5, Nikola Jokic, all 3 rebounds, points, and assists. Over 50, minus 120, excuse me. I'm parlaying that up with Veronica Hardy, money line, minus 142. And parlaying that up with Nursultan Ruzaboyev, plus 114. He's going to be the bigger guy against Joaquin Buckley. Buckley coming off of a win, but this is the bigger guy. This guy's 6'7". He's 6'7" for the weight class, and he's going to be fighting somebody that is like 5'9", which is a big difference, guys. So I'm picking the bigger man, Ruzaboyev. He's barely an underdog. That parlay comes to plus 568. Plus 568 parlay, a little risky, but we're going to just do it. Fuck it. So, yeah, that's a lot of points. Let me see how many points that is. That is 5 points plus 10-point parlay. I like it, dude. Dave is thinking of his. What do you think of that risky bet, Mr. Winstonia?
I like it. You guys
Dig it?
wanna hear a bet I made?
Yeah, shout out the bet that you just made. Is it a parlay?
It is.
Ooh, let's see how many battle bets points you got.
Okay, I got under 19.5 cat points,
Ooh.
over 50.5 Jokic points, rebounds, and assists, and then over 23.5 points and rebounds for MPJ. So that's plus 525.
Plus what? 525?
525.
I like it, dude. I like it here. Sorry, still writing my odd. Minus 120. And then I got Veronica Hardy. Minus 142. Have you been betting on the fights at all?
No, I haven't. Unless there's like a really good boost or something, I'll throw like $2.50 or $5 on it.
$5. I'm going to have to give you a few legs for this week or something.
Okay.
Because there's some good legs. Like Sean Woodson. You could parlay him up. He's like a minus 200.
Nice.
You should hit something, bro. Plus 568. That's a pretty nice parlay. We're going to be building the Deryk parlay right after Dave's last bet. So I have a plus 212 parlay. Sean Woodson, Tisha Torres money line. I have a plus 252 parlay Anthony Edwards over 25 points, Robles Desponge money line, and Luka Doncic over 30 points. And then I have a plus 568 parlay for 10 points. Veronica Hardy, Nursultan Ruzaboyev, and we have Nikola Jokic, points and assists, rebounds. I like my bets this week. Pretty fun. All of them are fun. I got 24 points on the line this week. Again, sitting at 57 season points this season. It's looking beautiful for me. I'm going to take that title right from Dave's face. Go ahead, Seabass. What's up?
Bass has a couple bets.
What are you shooting out to us? What has Seabass got in the chamber?
Just a couple parlays again. I was gonna do another parlay with the fighters when you go over with the Deryk parlay, but these are the ones that I have for.
Don't say my name like that.
For hockey and basketball.
Ooh.
All right, so. It's a 3-pick parlay. It's a 3-pick parlay for the NHL. Avalanche to win over the Stars, Canucks to win over the Oilers, and then Bruins to win over the Panthers. And I didn't realize this when I did it, but I guess it's a live bet, and it's already 1-0 right now. I think they're still in the first, but yeah.
Whoa, okay. And what was that odd you picked up live?
Plus 230.
And they're already up by 1?
Yeah.
Seabass is like a freaking psychic, bro. Yo, he might take the title from both of us.
No,
bro.
the Panthers are up by 1, not the
Oh,
Bruins.
you're fucked then.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Hey, fuck you. Hey, fuck you.
I like that. Mr. Deryk just sat in. I like that sweater you got going on.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm
Very
ready,
sports-like.
I'm ready to talk sports, bro.
Well,
I got a question about that sweater.
Yeah.
Does the tag say warning choking hazard?
Why would you say that?
It's because it's a Broncos sweater.
I thought you were saying it looks small on
He's
me.
being
I
a
was like,
hater,
fuck.
bro.
I'm
He's
just-
being a fucking
I'm just
hater,
teasing,
dog.
bro.
That's crazy. Yo, we got Bo Nix now, bro. You better shut up.
Oh,
and for that.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
that's actually
shit.
cooler.
Yeah.
That's actually cooler.
Jersey.
That's actually
Damn,
cooler.
That's gas.
That's actually cooler.
I was hoping you guys would roast me. Damn.
Damn.
I still got one more to go over real
Go
quick.
ahead.
Yeah, let
Go
him
over
land.
it, and then Dave has to shoot out his.
But it's just OKC to win over the Mavericks, and then Boston
you.
Celtics to win over the Cavaliers.
Chase would say, fuck you, dude. He
Yeah.
likes the Mavs.
Yeah.
Well, I
Disagree?
I don't necessarily disagree, but this is what a Bass is going for. So
I
fuck
like
you.
it, Bass. I like your style, kid. Mr. Dave, are you ready to give us your freaking bet?
Almost.
Stop
bruh.
stewing over it, bro.
Stop
Come
hating.
on, dog.
I'm gonna need you
Damn.
to calm down.
Dave has a plus 268 parlay for 8 points. Anthony Edwards over 26.5 points. Jokic over 10.5 rebounds. F1 bet. He has a one F1 bet. Sergio Perez to finish in the top 3, minus 160. That parlay comes to plus 268, 8 points. Then he has St. Louis Battlehawks, the UFL. Never heard of it.
Caw Nation, baby.
Money line plus 150. He parlayed that up with KC Royals. Hockey. Money line, minus
Hockey.
125. Dave has 4 different sports. He's probably going to make that 6 sports by the end of this last bet. Dave,
I'm all over the place.
Dave, give us at least one leg, dude. You
Motherfucker.
gotta
So
have
okay,
to
the
do
first leg
something.
is a 2-leg basketball thing, same
Give me
game.
it. Give me it. What is it?
Okay, so this is kind of funny. The combined parlay for these 2-leg same game thing is plus 169. I'm just trying to add an extra thing to get that over the.
What are
the
the
hump.
legs? Give me the legs.
Okay, so you got Chet Holmgren, he's Oklahoma City Thunder taking on Dallas Mavericks tomorrow, 1:30 Mountain Time. Chet Holmgren over 7.5 total rebounds.
over 7.5.
7 foot tall white guy. I'm pretty sure he'll get 7.5 rebounds.
I like it.
And then
What is the
Sounds
odd
like
for
a
that?
hopeful.
Oh no, it's the same game. Never mind.
Yeah, it won't even show me. And then the second leg in the same game parlay is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander over 28.5
Gilgeous?
points. Mm-hmm.
Gilgeous.
You could type
Alexander.
SGA if you want.
Just SGA.
Just SGA
Go ahead.
over 28.5.
Over 20.
And that's plus 169.
Points, right?
Yes.
Points. Minus what?
That's plus 169, those two combined, but I'm just trying
Good
to
number.
get... Yes, I'm trying to add a leg.
Add something to that. All right. Well, I like your first 2 legs on the same game. Really nice. I dig it. I gotta actually pull up the UFC for Mr. Deryk because we're gonna be reading off the Deryk parlay here in a second,
Pull it up.
and he's gonna be picking off just name alone. We're gonna parlay that. Can't even talk.
Are you having an aneurysm? Are
Parlay
you okay?
that up.
Parlay that
and
up.
I'm kind of thirsty. I'm not gonna let me hit my little coffee.
Got a monster coffee. That's 2 in 1 right there.
Yeah, man. I'm probably gonna die soon. Whoa! Someone just put on Kendrick Lamar out of nowhere. That's
Damn.
crazy.
He's got a bowl in there.
I got a good parlay ready now.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
You have those first two.
That we've already mentioned, and then also taking place tomorrow at 5:30. You got CF Montreal taking on Inter Miami. We got American League Soccer.
All right. What money line you picking?
Lionel Messi, anytime scorer.
Messi to score. What is the odd?
-140.
That's a good odd.
Bringing the parlay total to a plus 361.
Ugh. Nice 3-leg.
I went into so many sports, you know.
Nice
I got
3-leg.
football,
Holy shit.
basketball,
No
baseball.
UFC. Zero UFC.
I'm losing my UFC bets left and right, so I'm like not touching that card with a 10-foot pole.
Oh, wow. I'm hitting every single UFC bet, too.
F1, baseball.
I'm fucking killing it. You're crazy,
I am all
dude.
over the place.
All right, so
if I can't figure this shit out.
He has a 4-point plus 300, adding the parlay integration, 5 points, 9-point parlay for Mr. Dave. Dave's bets are going all over, bro. He has an 8-point parlay.
I feel like I
a
took
7-point
conservative
parlay
bets, though.
and a 9-point parlay.
I feel like all my, Winston can back me up on this. All those basketball bets seem very reasonable.
A plus 350, a plus 361, and a plus 268.
I was going to parlay Derek Lewis moneyline, but I'm like, nope.
Scary,
when he's the headliner, he shits the bed.
He hates 5-round fights.
It's
It
weird.
makes me not want to bet
But
on
he's
it
not
too
fighting
much,
in Texas, which has been like his bad omen.
So that is our battle bets. We have 3 bets up, 3 bets down. I have my 3, a plus 212, a plus 252, a plus 568 going against Dave's. Plus 350, plus 361, plus 268. And we'll see who wins next week. I won last week. Let's go over Deryk's parlay
Let's get it.
last week because he did fucking great. Again, he's so close to winning every time, but always a few short. We're going to end up hitting one, though. I already know it.
I even told you to break it up into 2 sections.
I know. I don't want to do that, though, because that's not the Deryk parlay. We have to have one big parlay, because when you hit, it's going to be insane.
That's gonna be insane.
You almost hit a plus 288,000 before. You missed 2 legs.
How much money would you have won?
Like $2,000.
Damn, that would have been fire.
Yeah, dude. It would have been insane. I would have gave you fucking half of it. You would have had $1,000.
He's like, what would you have done with your $30?
All right, let's go over the favorites parlay he actually picked last time. He had a 9-pick parlay plus 1588. He had Drakkar Klose hit. He had Miktik Oralbe hit. Isman Lucindo hit. Joe Anderson Brito hit. Kai Baralho hit. Michelle Ferreira hit. So he had 6 legs hit in a row. Where he lost is Vitor Petrino, a minus 575 parlay piece. Missed on that. He lost to Anthony Smith, a plus 410. And then he lost on the Jonathan Martinez leg, too, a minus 142. But he hit on the Alexandre Pantoja last leg of his parlay, minus 185. He went 7 for 9 on just name alone. I mean, he kind of picked all favorites, so he was kind of supposed to hit that many, so I'm proud of you. At least you didn't fuck that up.
Don't tell me odds. I just want to pick off how they look.
Just how you want looks now? Maybe I should airplay then. If you want looks, do you want just name or do you want looks too? Because maybe I should airplay them.
I think we need looks.
Just pull up the card on ESPN's website, and it'll have both fighters on each side, I believe.
Okay, on ESPN's website? Okay.
I would imagine.
ESPN.
Did you hear,
card,
right now, UFC, I don't think they're going anywhere, but apparently UFC's streaming deal with ESPN is like up for negotiation towards the end of this year. So we might see UFC on a different platform in North America. I doubt it, though, because their Disney contract. But that could be that.
How do I mirror? Should I just turn on screen mirroring?
Yes.
Take over? Okay.
Here we are.
All right,
Damn,
here we
two
are. So we're going to be
baddies.
starting with Veronica Hardy, JJ Aldrich. This is as much as...
I'm so glad we went to this instead of Googling each one at a time.
She's kind of the one on the right's a little bit thicker, a little bit plumper.
So these
They're
are the
all
odds here,
races.
Derek. We have the odds up here at the top for ESPN
Even
Plus.
though he doesn't care.
He doesn't care. He's going to be going off name and face alone. So we have Veronica Hardy versus JJ Aldrich, the first fight on the card. Who are you feeling, Mr. Deryk? Actually, let me pull up the sports so I can do this.
I did not know that Dan Hardy's wife was only 28.
Yeah. He's an old cat, too.
Yeah, good for you, Dan.
Good for you. Yeah, she's
Rawr.
a little baddie, too. All
Got
right,
a
so we
Drake
got
over here.
Veronica Hardy versus JJ Aldrich. Veronica Hardy minus 142, JJ Aldrich plus 120.
You know,
Who was
just
your first
going
pick?
off thickness alone? Girl on the yellow.
He's going
Can
off
you read,
Veronica
fam?
Hardy.
Veronica Hardy.
There we go.
My bad.
He's like girl in the yellow names right
First
there.
leg of his parlay, minus 142. Now we're going to Charles Johnson, Jake Hadley.
Oh,
Charles Johnson, a minus... Oh, no, he's a plus 110. And then Jake Hadley, a minus 130.
They're relative.
Relatively,
Those are
yeah.
ESPN
This is
bad odds.
Yeah, these are ESPN.
It's going to be
odds.
relative.
I'm going to be going off my DraftKings ones,
Which is
because I'm going to be
fine.
reading off that odd, yeah. So we have 14-6 Johnson. We have Jake Hadley. And we honestly, this picture for Johnson... You can't really tell, but he has like a little clown frou at the end of his hair in the back. So it's like on the bottom of his hair, he leaves it and it bushes out. So it's like a little clown piece that he
Oh,
likes to
wow.
dye. He likes to dye it pink.
oh wow.
Yeah, it's a very different piece. You can't really tell in the picture, but just kind of visualize that. Mr. Charles Johnson coming off 2 wins, I believe. Either 2 wins or 1 decision loss and 1 decision win.
Well,
Jake Hadley
with
coming
that
off
new
2 wins.
information you just proposed to me, I
Yeah.
was already gonna pick him just because he's 33.
Yes.
That's a prime age right there. That's when Jesus performed his first.
That is
miracles.
prime. Mr. Jake Hadley has not his prime yet.
And his last name's Johnson.
Johnson, yep.
So
You do say that a lot.
I'm going Charles Johnson.
Charles Johnson plus 110.
Yeah, but when he
parlay.
said when Deryk's saying it, he's saying it with like an apostrophe S.
He is saying it.
He's saying Charles Johnson.
Charles Johnson?
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Deryk's parlay sitting at a plus 257, 2 legs right
Identical reach, however, Charles Johnson's 2 inches taller.
now. All right, so we got Billy Ray Goff taking on Trey Waters. Billy Ray Goff at 9-2, and then we got Trey Waters 8-1. I mean,
I can't take these photos seriously
off looks alone.
because they're PNGs. That's
I
why.
think Billy Ray Goff.
Give me a
here-
fucking background,
You need a background? Here you go.
not from you.
No, I'm just kidding. All right, let me go back.
Not from you.
All right, so we have Trey Waters here on the right. We have Billy Goff on the left. Billy Goff 25, Trey Waters 29. On DraftKings, we have Trey Waters minus 166 favorite. Billy Goff plus 140.
Yeah,
Billy Ray Goff.
he has a lot more chest hair.
He does have a lot more chest hair. I
No,
don't know. Look,
the guy on the
look
right.
at his chest hair. Yeah,
no, he has.
it's a lot of chest hair.
Yeah, punching into that, you're going through at least half an inch of extra.
I think those are tattoos.
Those are tattoos.
I mean, he might have chest hair too, but
Yeah,
definitely tatted.
we could double check that too. Honestly,
Definitely
let's
tatted.
see.
Yeah,
Tatted.
Let's see.
Google his chest hair.
Let's Google Trey Waters
See, if-
chest hair.
If Deryk was typing right now, he would type in Trey Water chest hair hot.
Yeah, for real. Give me your
Oh,
computer.
yeah,
Let me type.
he's got a little bit.
a little something.
The other
Nothing.
guy's got more.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy.
He looks like that guy from Fresh and Fit right there.
He does kind of a
does.
little bit. All right, so we got Billy Ray Goff, Trey
Hold on.
Waters.
Are we gonna glide past? One guy's 5'10" and one guy's 6'5",
Holy shit,
7
Trey Waters-
inches taller.
Trey! Yo, I might bet for him. I might bet for Trey
Well, look at
Waters.
his takedown average. Takedown average. is
4 a
4.0.
fight, and if that's in 15 minutes too.
Yeah.
These guys aren't doing 5-round
If it
fights.
goes to the decision,
And if you're 6'5", there's a lot to take down.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a lot meaning like a lot to.
It's a lot of leg to run the pipe.
It's a lot of torso, bud. So Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but
6'5"
he's on the feet all
Well,
day.
How
5
are you
inches?
6'5" and weigh 170 pounds?
Oh man!
As well.
Bro, you outweigh me by like 20 pounds, and you're like 7 inches taller than me.
All right, who you got, Derek? Trey Waters or Billy Ray Goff?
Well, now that
20 pounds and 7. That's
Yeah.
insane, bro.
Dave's putting all this information out, so I
Right?
want to go Billy Ray Goff now.
Oh, he's picking up Billy Ray
Second
Goff.
of all,
plus
don't
140.
bet against a man who got 2 first names. Billy Ray, come on now.
Facts. Cyrus did pretty good.
Billy Ray Goff plus 140. Derek's parlay sitting at a plus 758 3-leg parlay. All right, we're going to Tabitha Ricci taking on Tisha Pennington. Tisha Pennington sitting at the plus 120. We have Tabitha Ricci minus 142.
Now, before you make any assessment on thickness or what have you,
Thickies.
Tisha, formerly Tisha Torres, now married Tisha Pennington, she lives and fights out of Colorado Springs.
Oh,
Colorado girl.
the Mexican one.
Before she did like a bodybuilding competition, she was a baddie. But now she looks like she could beat me up, and I don't need that.
You wouldn't get with a bodybuilder bitch?
Hell no.
Damn.
This is Tabitha Ricci, though.
Oh wow.
Ain't nothing wrong with Tabitha Ricci at all.
Wow. Oh wow. Go back to the original photos. Yeah, the one on the left, Tabitha Ricci looks more attractive.
Are we going with attractiveness or are we going off name? Tabitha Ricci minus 142. Tisha Torres plus 120.
Tisha Pennington's face looks kind of weird bit there.
13-6. Mm-hmm. Do you think that's from the face?
Yeah, she's been knocked out too many times.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Tabitha Ricci.
Tabitha Ricci minus 142.
Locking it in.
Derek sitting at a 4-leg parlay plus 1363.
Thank you for the constant updates.
No problem. Terrence McKinney versus Esteban Ribovics. This is the next fight. This is sitting at lightweight.
This one should not go the distance.
Definitely. So that's a minus 650 bet too if you do the not go distance.
That's why I wouldn't have touched it in a parlay.
Why? Who do you think's gonna win?
I think Terrence McKinney's gonna
Terrence
win.
McKinney is the more explosive fighter, but
He's killer be
in
killed.
the later rounds, I feel like Robovic or Robovic,
Ribovic, or yeah, I don't even know.
however you pronounce it, forgive me, is like better suited because Terrence McKinney's like fast twitch, muscle bound, so like that ability wanes the later the fight goes. But if you look at like significant strike accuracy, he has a negligible less than percent or just over 1% less accurate strikes than Esteban.
Look at
However,
that
his strikes are way more devastating. Not to
Terrence McKinney has the knockout power. I don't know if Ribovics does. He's coming off of 2 decision wins actually.
Look at this. Look at how his back is arched. Esteban.
Yeah, look at the
Very
shoulders.
weak pose. I'm going with Terrence.
He's going with Terrence McKinney plus 136. Deryk's parlay sitting at a plus 3,354 now. 5 legs. All right, we got Chase Hooper, Vyacheslav Borishev. Chase Hooper, Vyacheslav Borishev. Let me give you a nice little Chase Hooper photo too, just so you can get a nice visual.
I feel like you never bet against the Russians.
I don't even know if he's Russian, Brady.
not Chase Hooper.
Not the other guy. Motherfucker name you can't pronounce.
That's Chase Hooper.
Yeah, no, this guy looks like he...
He looks like a swimming instructor,
Yeah. He looks like he was a...
like YMCA volunteer.
I could see that.
I mean, compared to Vyacheslav,
Vyacheslav
but
looks
look
like
at Vyacheslav, 7-3-1, not the best record,
it looks like he's sitting on like some CBD Ponzi scheme.
right? I mean, look. I mean, he has almost double the wins of Vyacheslav, and they have the same amount of losses and same amount of draws.
He's never had a takedown, it doesn't seem. My man's throwing.
He's never had a takedown. He's throwing.
He's only throwing.
Only throwing. Chase Hooper, very good on the ground.
5-inch
Actually,
reach advantage.
coming
for
off
Chase
of a
Hooper.
submission win. He is actually coming off of a sub win, too.
Yeah.
Fights in Southpaw.
Now, you know what's crazy, though?
Who you got? Chase Hooper, Vyacheslav Borishev.
Vyacheslav Borishev, because you can't take it from my illegals. Like, they really want to be here. And, like, if he loses too many fights, motherfucker's going back to...
Coming from Russia, too.
Yeah.
I mean, war-torn right now.
Facts. He probably get fucking drafted if he loses this one.
Shit.
Type shit.
He's
This
gonna
is
have
a
to talk to
grown-ass man. This is like a child.
Yeah.
Chase Hooper sitting at 24.
What?
Younger than you.
I feel like they're like not even that far apart. I guess 10 years.
32. This guy's in his
Yeah,
prime.
I mean, he just looks really young.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got Vyacheslav Borishev. He picked him up at 140, minus 142. Deryk's parlay is looking good. Plus 5,787. Six
Holy
picks. 6 picks on the parlay. Now we're talking heavyweights. Waldo Cortez Acosta taking on Robles Desponge, undefeated, 5-0. This guy 6'7", taking on Waldo Cortez 6'4". This guy is the guy that has his last 3 fights combined time are 39 seconds because he keeps knocking everybody out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Those two numbers.
Look at that strike accuracy is insane. 77% strike accuracy. Strikes, Jesus, dude.
Strikes
23.
per minute.
Yeah.
So basically, he's punching you every like 3 seconds.
He's coming the fuck at you, dog.
In a minute, he's gonna punch you every 3 seconds.
84-inch reach. 84-inch reach. 6 inches, a half foot over Waldo Cortez. Waldo has to come in. He has to come in to attack him. Robles still 3 inches above him. So he has to go, like, he has to be very close to him. He can't let him piece him apart on the outside.
Never go against a black guy with blonde hair.
Ugh. Robles to Sponge, picking him up at minus 250. I like it. You have 7 picks on your parlay, plus 8,142.
Good roll to go by.
Yeah. No,
Very
you
good
never
roll.
fuck with black guys with blonde hair.
What about black guys with afros? Alex Caceres, 21-14-0. A lot of losses.
There's a lot of losses.
It's more loss. 3 more losses than Sean Woodson has
So
wins.
if physiques won fights, Sean Woodson would be 0-300. But
Yeah.
this man is super violent. Like
Violent.
Like life
Violent.
life handed him that physique and he's been fighting ever since. Like
He's
had
a
to.
beast.
he's super violent. He knees people unconscious, elbows, you name it. Like
He's good on the ground, too. Minus
he's
225.
he's a type of dude who has such an unimposing like physique that you're like, there's no way that dude could whoop someone's ass. Well, he's 6'2" and weighs 145 pounds.
This might sway Deryk, though. Alex Caceres a plus 185. His nickname is Bruce Leroy. Bruce.
But look at their
Leroy.
records. Take consideration of their MMA records.
Yeah, exactly. And when Dave just
21 and
introduced me about
14.
his body type, he looks like a torta, like the girls you see at the Chelsea's.
Ugh.
Like he looks like fucking. But those girls be the baddest bitches in Chelsea's. The bitches that they're all tummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He look frail,
He looks like.
but he whoops ass. It's crazy.
He's like Nate Diaz type shit.
No, way frailer looking. Way.
Oh damn!
His shorts were so high.
He's 6'2" and he fights at 145.
Holy shit!
Yeah, he's
Mhm.
gigantic for the fucking weight class.
Looks
Look
like
how long he is too.
looks like cracked out Logic.
Huh.
The beard.
I was gonna say.
Look how big that dome is.
I was
That's a
gonna
big
say
dome.
white black pea.
Yeah.
Oh man.
White pea, just
Yeah.
white pea.
Yeah.
Normal Pegasus.
We got Sean White P. Woodson taking
Because
on
I think
Bruce
Pegasus are
Leroy.
normally white, right? Or they're gray? Or
I
Pegasus
think
white?
they're just fake animals. I don't think they're.
I just know it's in like the TriStar.
So who you got?
game.
Sean Woodson?
Yeah, Dave introduced me to it. I think. Look at his body type for show. He's got a lot to prove.
8 picks on the parlay, a plus 11,805.
That's good.
Now we got Diego Ferreira taking on Mateusz Rebecki.
It's a heavy favorite. I'm looking at
Heavy favorite for Mateusz. On my book, he's minus 500. Diego plus 380.
How do you have an 8-inch reach advantage and you're only 2 inches taller? In Diego Ferreira.
Insane.
Oh wow.
He's 39 though.
Look at those long arms, though, Dave. Look at that.
Yeah.
Them shit's almost
That dude
touch
can
his
scratch.
knees.
He has to say he can scratch his kneecap.
Oh, this guy's
No,
wrestling.
like no hezzy.
Likes wrestling. Mateusz Rebecki. That's why he's the minus 500.
He's built.
I mean, I
like a
feel like you
wrestler.
have to pick him. If you
Yeah.
pick Diego, you'd be pretty stupid.
I'd be fucking up the parlay.
You would be. And honestly, it doesn't fuck up the parlay because that added 3,000 to the odds. So it's a 9-pick parlay plus 14,186 for Mr. Deryk Parlay. Alonzo Menefield, big underdog, taking on Carlos Olberg. Don't take that number into consideration because dude's a goon. 6-0, 6 foot,
I was
15
about
and
to
3,
say.
10-1 for Carlos Olberg, 6'4". My bad. They're fighting at 205. Alonzo
Huge
Menefield,
humans.
big underdog though. Plus 225 on my book.
Olberg's
Carlos
only
Olberg.
lost once.
Yeah, only
We
lost
don't really
once.
know what it looks like for him to lose.
Yeah, he's coming off of like 4 wins in a row, I think, in the UFC.
Damn. So
And
his
he's Hawaiian.
Ooh.
No, he's Samoan, excuse me, because he lives in Australia.
What?
Yeah, he
Wouldn't
lives
that
in
make him-
Australia. Yeah, it's weird, right?
Wouldn't they make him Aborigine?
Well, you tell me what type of last name Olberg is, right?
Sounds Jewish. Oh look, that is a rock type figure he has there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Hawaiian. The necklace tells me.
He looks like The Rock.
He's a part of the bloodline as we speak. No, jeez.
Who you got? Alonzo Menefield, Carlos Olberg. You want me to pull up Alonzo?
No, look up this guy, but put out Haka after it.
No.
Hot guy.
No, Haka.
No.
Haka.
No.
How do you
Don't-
even spell that?
Just don't even look it up.
Okay.
Because it's stupid for him to say that.
What is that?
It's a dance that they do, the Samoan dance, where it's like a whole ritual. And they're like speaking Samoan language, and it's like
If it
supposed
isn't a Jewish dance, Dave doesn't want to fucking watch that.
Yeah,
bullshit.
right.
It just has nothing to do with this fight.
It's like if there's not a chair being lifted up in the air by 4 other gentlemen with fake hair on, I don't want it.
Or if Drake ain't playing.
Joaquin Buckley, 18-6, taking on Nursultan Ruzaboyev. 34-8. Look how many fights he's had. 34 fights.
It's a lot of fights.
That's a lot of fucking experience.
You got CTE.
Yeah, CT what? Wait, who'd you pick? Carlos Olberg or Alonzo?
I didn't even pick. I don't remember.
Yeah,
let me
pick-
see their bodies again. I feel like the guy on the right, because look at the guy's shoulders on the left, man. They're all slumped over. Like, he doesn't even want to be there.
All right, Carlos Olberg getting a win on the shoulders. Joaquin Buckley, Nursultan Ruzaboyev.
You guys talk about CTE, bro. Look at the guy's left. Look at the guy on the left. Look at his head. He was born with CTE.
If I'm not mistaken, Nursultan in his last bout like TKO'd homie like immediately.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
pretty
It was
vicious.
vicious, huh?
He's got 7 inches on that guy.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
7. So I was saying that earlier.
Damn.
Yeah, 5'10",
He's-
6'5".
Hear that, ladies? He's got 7 inches.
6'5"
He's got a
at
7-inch
170.
advantage on the black guy.
I guarantee
wow.
he's probably going to be fighting at probably 195 on the night, is what he'll weigh when he's
Oh,
fighting. Look at
he's
this.
not that.
Oh wow, 100%.
100%
He's
takedown accuracy.
Every takedown he's ever attempted worked. But I don't know how long
in
he's been.
34 wins.
I think this is in the UFC.
That's
crazy.
UFC though, yeah.
Oh.
Just
This
in
is UFC.
in his UFC career, he has 100%.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Doesn't the number of wins only count for UFC fights?
No, so that's your pro MMA record. That's
Yeah.
all of pro MMA.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's also to be considered whenever you fight overseas, there's a lot of record manipulation because the stat keeping in some countries is not very official. So there's been UFC, not this guy, but there are some UFC guys that have come over from Russia that claimed to have had like 30 wins and like 2 losses, and then it turns out they're like 8-16. And I can't remember homie's name that got busted for that. Do you remember the dude who's like all tatted up? It was this whole Russian hoax where he changed his name legally like twice and claimed that like some of his losses were his like brother fighting or some shit. It was weird. But he made his way to the UFC with a fake record, so I don't think Nursultan's got that. But Nursultan's last bout,
he's a beast, too.
he like he murdered him.
the guy. Yeah, he murdered the guy. Joaquin Buckley coming off a decision win.
Joaquin Buckley is, damn, he's come a long way since he spinning kicked Impa Kasangane in the forehead.
Yeah, that
Come a
was
long
crazy.
way.
Who you got, Mr. Deryk? Joaquin Buckley, Nursultan Ruzaboyev.
Fuck, man, I don't really have a deciding factor on this. The name Nurse is getting me kind of hard. So probably Nurse.
This is Joaquin Buckley.
Pretty sure he fights out of St. Louis because this is taking place in St. Louis.
Oh, so this is your guy then.
I want him to win, but he's going up against such a giant like murderer.
How tall fucker is.
Yeah. He's a guy's guy. What about that murder? What murder?
Nah, actually, I'll take the African American fellow.
Ooh, Joaquin Buckley getting the nod for Mr. Deryk's
This is
parlay.
I think that's the riskiest one.
That's
he
the
made.
riskiest
He's
bet
the
that you're
favorite
taking.
though. I'm pretty sure he's the favorite.
Minus 135. Yep, he is the favorite.
Damn.
All right, last fight on the night.
He's more hotter.
There you go.
Deryk Lewis versus Rodrigo Nascimento, the Brazilian. I always got to go with Deryk Lewis. It's a risky bet though. Minus 170. 27-12, 11 and only 1 loss, Rodrigo Nascimento, but I don't think he's been tested compared to Deryk Lewis has. Deryk Lewis is pretty crazy, man. So
Asking me to go against anyone named Deryk is blasphemy. Gotta give to Deryk just
Woo!
Derek.
Deryk on the Deryk parlay.
For show.
That ends Deryk's parlay. This
Yeah.
guy is sitting at 12 picks, the whole card, UFC. That is a plus 54,589. That is intense. That's crazy. If you bet $1 on that, I think it's $500. Let me see.
We eating good.
We eating good.
On Sunday.
We eating nice. If you bet $1 on that, $546.89. If you bet $10 on that, you win $5,468.
A whole lot of eggs, Derek.
We're gonna put $1 on it.
That's a whole lot of eggs, buddy.
Put
and
$1 on it.
and taters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$1 for the Deryk parlay. He picked up Veronica Hardy, Charles Johnson, Billy Ray Goff, Tabitha Ricci, Terrence McKinney, Vyacheslav Borashev, Ribelis Desponge, Sean Woodson, Mateusz Rebecki, Carlos Olberg, Joaquin Buckley, and Deryk Lewis.
Bow.
That's that. That ends battle bets. That ends our sports bets. Now let's talk rap. Let's talk rap. I do want to pull up the stories. Pull up the Street Champ story. Mr. Seabass, can you tell me what the poll vote says for Drake BBL Drizzy versus Kendrick beats his wife Lamar? Who are we picking for the
His name's
poll
K.
on
The
YouTube?
D stands for domestic violence.
Yeah, K domestic violence.
Well, let me do this real quick.
K domestic.
K domestic violence OT.
Woo!
How to
I
do
like it.
Where the fuck did that shit go?
Wait. He lost the poll, ladies and gentlemen.
Seabass never loses the poll.
So Kendrick Lamar sitting at 100% on my poll for winning. 5 votes, 0 votes for Drake. Intense. You might want to go on my Instagram stories. You could sway that a little bit.
Yeah, Kendrick's winning 89% on
Oh!
Instagrams.
Drake just getting annihilated on the votes. I mean, that's kind of the consensus right now. Yeah, I mean, Drizzy did. I mean, he just didn't do enough. It's not over by no means. I mean, he kind of said it himself. More to come, but Right now, he's getting fucked up.
Yeah, I don't think it's
disagree.
over either.
It's not over
I don't
yet.
think it's over either.
It's not over yet. I think
but
Drake is cooking right now. He's probably got some crazy shit coming out next.
Yeah.
Like what? Like
He's
more-
that security guard that's all over the fucking old video. She's gonna just show up in the music video. She's gonna be all, with chains and a grill. Like, it's over, bro. It's over.
That'd be like a good move. Would be like invite a bunch of kids to Kendrick's next concert and make Kendrick like, why you got all the kids at your concert?
Weird. That's kind of a weird.
I don't like
angle
that
to
your
take,
mind went
right?
there.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
weird angle to take.
that's his biggest alley. That's the only chink in Drake's armor. so
Honestly,
far.
that's why I think Drake is losing right now too, because like, yo, he has to not only fight a rap battle, but now he has to fight pedophile allegations. Damn it, I said it. PDF file allegations. Yes, that's like two different battles, bro, in one. So for Kendrick throw that on him, like he got to the, it's like getting to the fucking fire first. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, dog. In today's world, that's like the worst thing you could throw on someone. So like.
Facts.
And it's like the hardest thing to like, because you can only respond one way. You can only like address it. Like, what did I say last week too? I was like, he cannot come out with another club banger. He cannot,
And he didn't. Yeah, obviously.
which is good because you
It was a
can't.
response,
You
yeah.
can't be like, I'm not a PDF file. Bum, 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 bum. Like you can't do that shit, dude. Like
I was
you gotta
running
just
through
address
the
it.
6 with no minors.
Yes, seriously. He has to like. You can only address those allegations one way. For K-Dot to do that, damn, that was dirty.
Well, I think it's a double-edged sword, and I have I started the timer, but I have my rationale.
So he thinks Drake is winning. I think Kendrick is winning.
I don't think Drake's winning.
I think Drake's winning for two good reasons. Reasons A, the biggest, like that first Kendrick diss, Euphoria, was dog water. Like,
I mean, not compared to a lot of people. Like thinking and
that was
only listening to the diss. That's subjective to you.
unlisten-toable.
And subjectively in your ears, it hit number one
I mean,
on charts.
I think
That's
that
pretty
one didn't
big.
hit number one. The other one did.
Not like us.
Euphoria did not do
Euphoria
number one.
charted on iTunes.
I'm not saying it
number
didn't do
one for
number
at least
one.
3 days.
I doubt it.
It did.
think it did,
It did.
actually.
It did. Look it up.
Regardless, that like just subjectively, like musically, because before the beef, like I big fan of both artists, but when you did that like that verse or whatever where you came at everyone and then J. Cole like jumped in and jumped right back out and then like Drake jumped in, I think J. Cole was dodging whatever adjacent like fire that Drake was about to come in contact with, because it's like you're on his team or whatever. But that being said, Kendrick, like his second one, Not Like Us or whatever, that was catchy. That was way catchy. Like that's the best Kendrick song for years. No exaggeration. Like subjectively, that is the best piece of music, in my opinion, he's put out since his very first album. No exaggeration.
So Euphoria debuted at number one
Okay.
on Billboard,
Nice.
according to Forbes.
Can't argue that.
Can't argue it, bro.
But
And both of his diss tracks hit number one. That's the crazy part. All right, continue though.
But the main big bulk of his diss that was originally the big shock and awe was him talking about Drake's
PDF.
alleged, well, no, his
Oh,
alleged
the
daughter, and
which
that
is
was
fake.
completely fed to him. Like that was that like you created a song and spent tens of thousands of studio dollars, inferably, in music production and everything else to make a song that's lamented a point that was fed to you. You got spoon-fed fake news, and then you ran with it. And you were basically thinking, like, oh, the Adonis thing, like, that's one of the greatest disses in modern whatever. Drake didn't even respond to that, so I'm going to do it again. He won't even respond to that. And it turns out you just got caught with your pants down.
Also, to be on your team and to pony that, Alchemist made the beat for
beat was
Euphoria. But
Anything else
it's
good.
actually rated one of the worst beats produced in this year. So
I
a
don't
lot
even
of
wanna-
producers are saying that's a trash-ass beat, and the reason is because Alchemist didn't do a lot. He didn't add his own drums. He didn't add his own melodies. That's actually a 100% sampled beat from a different artist that he did not change at all. So that's why he's getting rated for like.
But
one
did
of the
he make
worst
it in the?
beats.
Did he make the beat in the first place?
He just cut it up. Is basically what he did. He
I'm
cut
so-
it up and curated it.
I'm
is
so
kind of
cool
what-
with it because I'm a huge Alchemist fan.
I'm a huge Alchemist fan too. I didn't know that. Actually,
that
I
didn't.
learned that today.
That never crossed my
Learned that
mind.
today.
The beat, like at no point
But-
listening to any of these did the beat cross my mind as being trash.
I do want to say after all these, so I think we have like 4 disses apiece now. I honestly, initially, after all the disses were released, I thought Drake was winning. But the aftershock effect, the effect of the people, completely swayed my vote over to Kendrick Lamar because people are dancing, people are making videos, people are really holding up Not Like Us way higher than any other diss track that's been released right now in this current day. And again, I'm going to say it again. When all of these diss tracks were released, I really thought Drake was winning because of the fake feed of the daughter stuff. But the after effect just really took over, bro. Like, literally, Drake is fighting. It's 10v1 because 9 of those are PDF allegations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're fighting 2 battles now, and it completely changed Drake's strategy on this diss battle. He had to go a completely different way than what he was doing. He went from offense, a really great offense with Family Matters. We were losing our minds live when it was dropping, to complete defense. He's on defense now. Now, granted, there was fake stuff, which completely discredits Euphoria. Like, it kind of takes it out of the race in my eyes a little bit, but he released another one right after that went number 1.
The Heart.
And it went crazy. I'm talking about Not Like Us.
Yeah.
Because he found out the daughter shit was fake, or so allegedly. Who knows, really? But I think that's kind of what swayed it, man. Because that people love the Not Like Us, bro. That shit is, people are dancing to it. The ending, dog. The ending, he killed it, bro. The 69 God.
First of all,
that 69 God line is fire. Bro.
First of all, there's a bunch. I can look it up, but there's entire punchlines from Kendrick's rap that were either taken out of a rap battle that I can show you, as well as like a litany of tweets that are like dated and stamped that are like the exact wording, like the 6ix9ine God thing. Tweet.
See,
his favorite. Listen,
he's doing that for
his favorite
ammo,
chord.
yeah.
Favorite chord is a minor. That was a tweet in like 2019.
See, but yeah, he's using it for ammo, bro. But it's not in a song, so he can fucking well do that. Like,
I'm just saying, everyone, like, the first
because
thing,
they're sampling it
the
over.
Kendrick Glazers were like, oh, he wrote this, and Drake has people who help write his shit. All your favorite artists,
No, he doesn't.
All your favorite artists have a collective that help them.
If you look at the credits, see, that's the thing, man. Like, being in the music industry, people do not know how to read credits, and they don't understand what written by means when it comes by that. So when you compose music, you are writing music. That is a written by credit that you get when you're a composer, when you're an engineer, when you're a vocalist. Anybody in the studio doing anything is a written composer. You get writer shares and credits on that. So
yeah.
In this, I hate seeing it when people like put up its credits and then put it up next to Kendrick's. Bro, you guys need to learn how credits are written. Those 2 people next to Drake's name are not the people that wrote the actual song. They're the producer and the engineer that he worked with on that song. That engineer gets a writer's credit as well as the producer does. So just because it says written by this person, and Aubrey Graham does not mean they're writing the song. Usually when people have over I'd say 5 or 6 names on the written by, then you're like, okay, so there's a lot of people in studio giving them ideas and getting writer's shares on that song.
Which is nothing wrong with that.
That's nothing wrong with that at all because you have a team behind you.
Yeah, look at...
You have a team behind you.
Look at Rat Pack and Logic.
Man.
Logic has an entire team his entire career.
And if you look at different comedians, let's bring up the Tom Brady roast, for example. They have a team of people that are... Andrew Schultz, it's him and his friends sitting like this, thinking of jokes for Tom Brady.
Yeah.
It's Nikki Glazer, her and her friends thinking of jokes for Tom Brady. Like, it's literally Tom Brady think of his jokes with his friends about all the other people. Like, it's a team effort, and people need to really realize what credits are and how it's portrayed in actual professional music and how it's written down. So I wanted to make that clear for people because people don't get it.
A reason why that's mentioned, though, is because when Drake had the beef with Meek Mill, I think it was Meek Mill at the time.
Meek Mill's the one who brought that to light.
He brought the Kevin Miller or Quentin Miller shit to light, and Quentin Miller helped ghostwrite a lot of stuff, which again, it is what it is. But the reason I was bringing that up is I think that a lot of these people that are writing for Kendrick, and Kendrick's great, like, he's a great artist and talent. They're writing for him. There's nothing wrong for that. But I think that there is a heightened like Drake hate that is overshadowing the people's genuine love for Kendrick.
Nickelback effect. There's a little bit of Nickelback effect.
That's perfect. I didn't even think of that analogy.
Sure.
I didn't even think of that wording.
For sure.
Perfect. And that's another example of an artist that's like musically is great, but it's socially validating to shit on them.
And you guys got to think about it just like old school beefs too, bro. This is somebody who was raised in Canada that has a global touch. We can argue.
He's the most streamed artist on the planet.
All agree on that Drake has way more global reach than Kendrick ever can right now in this current day. Yeah, if we're living in LA, Kendrick has more reach. Yes. But in the world, Drake is just well known. 80 billion streams last year. Unheard of. Untouched. Globally, Drake is known. But when you give somebody an LA beat, the Mustard beat, DJ Mustard, I mean, he killed that beat. That shit was fire. He said he honestly had that beat. That beat is a year and a half old.
Yeah, there's a lot of vaulted beats when it comes to
year and a half old, and he sent it to Kendrick, and Kendrick hop on it. When you get an LA producer on an LA beat with an LA rapper that doesn't release very much, only releases a project every 5 years, and then you get Drake to come. I mean, Drake even said in his song, he got him out the cave and had him drop 4 songs, which he hasn't done in how long? So, like, when that happens, you have the LA effect, too, is what I like to call it, bro. All of the West Coast is riding with Kendrick because it's West Coast.
Yeah.
You got DJ Mustard, you got Kendrick out the cave, and we're going against the global #1 artist that has the Nickelback effect on him. LA is riding for Kendrick on it. So there's a little bit of that, too, dude.
But one thing...
It's definitely coastal.
One thing I do want to say...
Coastal plays a lot in it.
Yeah.
And Drake doesn't have a coast. He
I mean,
doesn't. He's not East Coast.
He's Toronto. He owns Canada.
That's not coast. That's not coast. That's
dog.
you can't.
That
you
is
can't
the
even
East
say
Coast.
Yeah, of Canada.
Of Canada.
That's not in
Toronto is literally across from Niagara Falls.
He's just the United States.
He's man.
But,
He's just
yeah, he doesn't-
global.
He
It's
doesn't
literally the
he
LA versus
obviously-
global.
He obviously doesn't subjugate himself into a box and saying he's an East Coast artist. I'm not insinuating that by
So
any
there's
means.
that effect. But again, I'll say it like bar for bar, beat for beat, diss for diss. Like people got to think about it this way. Like, yeah, we can't compare careers, dude. We can't yes, Drake is global. He's way bigger. We're probably making way more money. Probably makes triple the amount.
Maybe not triple, but he's irrefutably he's
consider that. This is a diss rap battle.
more successful artist.
This is battle versus battle, rap versus rap, bar versus bar, and right now Drake is winning. Or not Drake. Excuse me. Kendrick is winning.
Clip that.
Kendrick is winning. Kendrick Lamar is winning this battle right now.
I think
Kendrick is
Drake's
winning.
response, the Heart Part 6, I think that his retorts
That was
to,
good.
Was
It was a
good.
good
It was
song.
like that was a real response. That wasn't like
exactly what he had to
Family
do.
Matters
Exactly what he had
is
to do.
a Drake song.
Again,
like
it
Family
just-
Matters is so catchy. That is like one of my favorite songs to come out this year. I bumped that. Not if you could have that song could have came out and there could have been no beef and it could have been a fictitious figure that he's making fun of and rapping against with no actual like Easter eggs, so to speak, and I still would like that song. This is not motivated by Kendrick, because again, I don't hate Kendrick, but the thing that got me mad about Kendrick that I've said in our group chats and argued this is Kendrick Lamar, again, the Not Like Us was not out when we were talking about this. I said Kendrick Lamar without Dr. Dre production is just not the same artist. His first album, Good Kid, Mad City,
different.
is a classic. He
Back-
has not
front to back,
He
front
has
to
not
back, classic.
sniffed what that was. That
agree.
was he again. That is.
But then we can
that's your-
argue
but
that
listen,
Drake doesn't have a classic.
But listen,
He does not have a front to back classic. There is so many Drake albums where if you look at the album views, there's 10 songs that you haven't even heard.
He also puts out
Never
a lot
even heard
more.
of
But
him.
he
You're
puts
like,
out
this
a lot
is a
more.
song?
But he also puts out a lot more,
And a lot of them miss.
not albums wise.
You know what I'm saying?
But just song
Not
for song,
full on
sure.
album wise, it's gonna go platinum and
But
multi-platinum.
we were
but
comparing this.
there's so many songs that
so
you just,
Kendrick's most recent album or most recent 2 albums. Again, he doesn't put out
Dog
albums
Water.
that I'm just saying the numbers. His 2 albums combined was 2.1 million units sold. And Drake's Views, which we viewed as one of his worst albums, sold 1.8 million units. So Drake's worst album is almost outselling Kendrick's last 2 albums.
See, but we can't consider that. This is a diss rap battle. We're not talking.
I
about
know
albums.
you're right. You're right. The reason that comes into consideration is because that creates a mentality of authority that because you
that
have this
creates
money.
the Nickelback effect. Is
But
what it does.
I think that a thing to be considered is Kendrick Lamar. If you just do album for album, at the beginning, it's just he came in hot, cooling off, hot, classic, mid for what he's capable of. And then when he makes this diss, Not Like Us, he's demonstrating why he's so beloved and his musical ability is amazing. The thing that I think I hold against him is why haven't you been doing this whole time? I understand growing as an artist
out the
and
cave.
increasing your umbrella, but it took a Canadian guy with no street cred to make you come out of your no pun intended, come out the closet and give us what we all wanted musically. You know what I'm saying?
What's weird for me that Kendrick did is saying that he can't say the N-word. That's
That's just
insane.
silly.
It's
It was
insane.
hilarious.
It's
though.
funny
That
as
shit was
fuck,
funny
though.
as fuck.
It's funny as fuck. And see, that's the thing, dude. If we're talking laugh for laugh,
Dude.
Kendrick has made me laugh
For sure.
way more,
His
bro.
bars were way
So
been
that's
way
the
more
thing.
fire.
He has, if this was an award ceremony, Kendrick has the award for best laugh on the battle, best line on the battle, best hit for hit song on the battle,
I disagree with that one.
and best beat
That's subjective,
on the
though.
battle.
You
Like
think-
best beats on the battle.
You think
I'll-
Family Matters is better than Not Like Us?
Yeah, but that's because I subjectively think Drake
Drake is
makes
better.
better music
Yeah.
generally.
I
That's
think they're
You don't
close,
really listen to
but
Kendrick.
I listened to Good Kid, Mad City a lot.
Yeah.
But
Section 80 is a good
he's
album
more
too.
of a lyricist.
He's a bit, yeah.
So I
think,
think-
and that's the thing, bro. We got a pop club guy taking on a lyricist. That's a hard task, dog. In
But I
battle
think-
rap,
I think we're just
Fuck.
we're discounting like I agree that the Heart Part 6 was just strictly a response, but a lot of the things that he said on there were like super cutthroat. Like he talked about him beating his wife. That's like first of all, I do want to say this. There's nothing gangster on either side about
Bringing in families.
reading that maybe that, but about reading someone's potential discovery paperwork or someone adjacent to
Yeah.
them. That is not gangster. I'm sorry.
Not gangster.
Battle rap does that for clicks and it's funny and I'm like, haha, I got what you did. 1090
It's like clickbait.
Like even Drake mentioned him like 1090 Jake does that. And like that was funny
Yeah.
on Family Matters. Is like
That was
she's
a good
like-
line,
She's like,
bro.
you shouldn't start out with an immediate
Family Matters
and then
was
Drake
lit
just,
as fuck for 30 minutes, and then Kendrick dropped.
and
oh.
for those who didn't notice, at the end of Drake's first diss, and the beat changes up, that's the beat change to Family Matters. So those songs were one recording that were just chopped and released at separate times.
This has been a good battle.
Josh
Our best, the
Kahn.
best battle of the. All right, let's see what Josh.
He's probably about to come in hot talking about Kendrick's winning.
All right, Josh.
Hold on. And you're on
Josh, who do you think's winning the rap battle? Who do you think's winning the rap battle, Josh?
you're on speaker.
All right, so everybody knows that I have like the best opinion on this. I should be the one that has final say. So I came here to call in, give my opinion on
Okay.
the biggest
Put him closer.
music beef of the year. And I'd say Willie Nelson is beating Jason Aldean for sure, 100%.
Oh,
Dude, Willie Nelson, you can't take on Will. You can't take on old Willie, bruh.
No, just kidding. I like both. I think both have gotten pretty good hits in.
Mm-hmm. Hell
I
yeah.
gotta go with Kendrick.
It's hard to go against him, bro. Like, the long-lasting... It's like poison, bro. He gave him poison. Like, fuck.
I'm saying Kendrick because of the effect on the zeitgeist.
Yes. You can't look
I
at Drake
think-
the same now.
I think it's so much more like even if you I think you have to agree, even if you like Drake more or think Drake is one, I think Kendrick has had a bigger effect on the public and just being in the public eye and like being in
Yeah.
fucking TikTok songs.
He
Like,
took advantage. Yeah, it's all over social media.
But hold on, wouldn't you-
But in 2 months we'll see.
would you agree though that
He is
Drake
69
is coming?
God.
I think that Drake is coming from a place where a lot of people are like revering him for the streams he gets. They consider him like the #1 hip hop artist year to year. Kendrick doesn't put out music as often, or else he could potentially own that crown. So it's like Drake has more to lose than Kendrick does, if that makes sense. Like he has a variance of value in the zeitgeist as to where Kendrick wasn't devalued, but he wasn't as pedestaled because of the infrequency of music.
Yeah, he's definitely pedestal now.
I think
Definitely,
Drake is
definitely.
fighting with one hand tied behind his back because kind of like how Ricky said the Nickelback effect.
Perfect.
I think a lot of it is that Drake is such in the public eye, and Kendrick
He's
is
a pop star.
revered.
Yeah.
Like, Kendrick almost never puts out music, so, like, Kendrick is revered as, like, a rapper. Like, everybody says he's, like, one of the most talented rappers.
Mm-hmm.
So I think people want to like Kendrick more automatically over Drake. It's kinda like,
On a battle rap level.
it's going to be easier for Drake to be hated than it is Kendrick.
Way easier.
My basis is I think both of them are doing really well. I just think it comes down to I think Kendrick just being in the public eye, being captured so much of the public attention and just being it. I think we'll have to see the effects of it like 2 months from now when nobody's like listening to the songs. Kind of like what the staying power
Yeah.
is. But
I think Not Like
right
Us
now,
is gonna be
it's
around for a
on
long
the
time.
public.
My thing is, like, it sucks because I think he's winning completely because we now see Drake on the defensive. We now see Drake, like, having to throw the shield up a little bit, you know, and then throw out the sword, as opposed to Kendrick that's swinging the sword around, bro. Like Drake has to be on defensive side because if you don't address it, you look creepy. If you do address it the wrong way, you look creepy. So he had to do it a certain way, and you can only do it one way. There's only one path to take. It's literally like Kendrick putting 2 gates in front of there's 3 paths. He put 2 gates in front of 2 of those paths, and he can only go down that one path. And now that he went down it, it's kind of like open air, especially since both of them have not dropped. Now one piece I wanted... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, would you not agree, though, with... I'm even going to refer to this as funny as it sounds. In the Diddy era that we're now going through in the zeitgeist, that this sexual predator allegations has never been more prevalent in the public eye, especially with like one of 3 hip hop billionaires to ever make that much money being P. Diddy is now considered a sexual, like a sex addict or deviant, if you will. So does that make sense? It's like kind of trending more than ever to talk about predators.
I think if you,
It is,
I
dude.
think
Doesn't
making
affect the
that
outcome.
Making that allegation is like the biggest blow you can hand.
It's the biggest
anyone.
thing, especially in
Like,
diss rap.
You can't deny it. If you deny it, then everybody's like, oh, well, of course he's going to deny it. But then it's like, if you don't deny it, then you look like a fucking weirdo.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, and
You're
he's
stuck.
also had like the whole Bobby Brown thing before. So it
Crazy.
was like the perfect hit.
Yep.
Because it's like, he's like, you gotta find some way to defend yourself, but then you're gonna look like a fucking weirdo by defending yourself.
Now, I think one thing I want to mention that Drake addressed, he used AI for that one song.
Yeah.
And,
And then he's
allegedly,
getting sued.
allegedly, Kendrick, like, again, I don't know if this is true or not. I have no way to prove it. Kendrick was the one, like, or his management wanted Drake to get sued on behalf of the Tupac estate and have the song taken down. That's not gangster.
Yeah, but if we flip the script, there are stories that he was trying to have him sue over the daughter shit too.
I think, though, as fans, by getting Not Like Us and Family Matters, those 2 songs alone, as fans of good music, we kind of win.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. We definitely won out of this.
If it wasn't for this beef, we wouldn't have 2 fire songs in our lives right now.
I think if none of the allegations of Kendrick are correct and accurate,
Yeah.
and Kendrick did commit domestic violence, which is starting to look like did happen.
It did look like it happened, bro.
I think Drake will win this in 2 months because
All that shit's gonna come out.
Kendrick's is fake and Drake's shit's real, and like you can't be like this guy about civil rights and shit like that, and you're beating up your wife. That's kind of a bad look.
And that's one thing. So one thing Drake has said is he's been saying the same bullshit. Like you're saying the same bullshit over 3 different beats. Like.
Yeah,
and Drake just keeps coming at like different angles with different shit. But I will say, bar for bar, bro, like Kendrick is just so clever. It's hard because he's literally hitting you with like double entendres that you don't even think about. Like being in music, I had Blitz explain this to me today. Like that A minor line is not only like talking about A minor, but A minor is one of the only keys on a keyboard that is not. There's no black key for it. So. Only white key. He's doubling up on this shit, bro. Calling him only white too. Like, you don't think about it until you really break down his shit. Like, that's super fucking high level ass writing right there. Like, it's so crazy to see. Like, that's 2 disses in one line that you don't even think about.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
All right, I'm gonna back out. Let you guys continue.
All right.
I wanted to throw in my 2 cents.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, Drake is battling the public perception of just being. He's punching down.
Yep.
I think people want to like Kendrick, and people want to hate Drake. I think when the dust settles, we'll know more. Kind of like who had the biggest effect on the public, just the zeitgeist.
Drake has to swing hard now. You got to see him come out with all stops. And honestly, I don't know if he should come out with another Pop Club one. I think he should go like for throats. Like, I think he should like almost Big L his ass. Like fucking.
It's Kendrick's turn.
But one thing we should talk about that we haven't talked about is fucking Drake's fucking security guard getting shot.
I think that was so the Drake's location became like it was like the cover of the song, and then people figured it out using like Google Maps,
and then
pinged it, and now you got people like acting a fool around his area. I bet.
So one security guard got shot at his house in the hospital. Then after that, somebody tried to enter his residence again and got arrested. There's 2 different times that something has happened at his house. One, security guard got shot because the dude was trying to enter, and then another dude was trying to enter, and no shooting happened. They just arrested him.
The Kendrick Glazers are out.
That's insane. That's insane, bro. Like, y'all gotta chill. But I mean, per vote, bro, I got 100% still on my shit. It's kind of wild. I thought some people would vote for Drake. It's pretty crazy, man.
I think it's gonna be.
No, we're about to end anyways. So give who you vote for, Kendrick or Drake? Kendrick's winning, bro. It's hard to diss. Like Kendrick, just the lasting effect is crazy. All right, but that has been Banter Bros. That has been Battle Bets. We're gonna end out of here so we could give Winston a hug. Do you have anything else to say, bro? Let's get the hell out of here. Do not forget, new song every Friday. I actually just dropped a remix an hour ago. Check it out and check us out. I'm getting out of here. I got a new tat. That's why I'm wearing sandals. Love y'all.
Later.
Peace.